1901, Jacobus H. von 't Hoff, discovery of the laws of chemical dynamics and osmotic pressure in solutions. 1902, Emil Fischer, investigations into the configuration of sugars and purines. 1903, Svante Arrhenius, theory of electrolytic dissociation. 1904, Sir William Ramsay, discovery of the inert gaseous elements in air, and his determination of their place in the periodic system. 1905, Adolf von Baeyer, organic synthesis. 1906, Henri Moissan, the isolation of fluorine from its compounds, and the study of the properties of this element. 1907, Eduard Buchner, discovery of cell-free fermentation. 1908, Ernest Rutherford, investigations into the disintegration of the elements and the chemistry of radioactive substances. 1909, Wilhelm Ostwald, work on catalysis and for his investigations into the fundamental principles governing chemical equilibria and rates of reaction. 1910, Otto Wallach, work on alicyclic compounds. 1911, Marie Curie, discovery of radium and polonium. 1912, Victor Grignard, discovery of the Grignard reagent. 1913, Alfred Werner, work on the linkage of atoms in molecules, which has thrown new light on earlier investigations and opened up new fields of research, especially in inorganic chemistry. 1914, Theodore W. Richards, determination of atomic weights. 1915, Richard Willstatter, work on the constitution of chlorophyll and related compounds. 1918, Fritz Haber, synthesis of ammonia from its elements. 1919, Walter Nernst, third law of thermodynamics. 1920, Walter Nernst, work in thermochemistry. 1921, Frederick Soddy, contributions to the understanding of radioactivity and the chemistry of radioactive elements. 1922, Francis W. Aston, discovery of isotopes in a large number of non-radioactive elements, and for his enunciation of the whole number rule. 1923, Fritz Pregel, microanalysis of organic substances. 1925, Richard Sigmundy, work on colloids and for the invention of the ultramicroscope. 1926, Theodor Svedberg, work on disperse systems. 1927, Heinrich Wieland, work on the constitution of bile acids and related substances. 1928, Adolf Windaus, work on the constitution of sterols and their connection with vitamins. 1929, Arthur Harden and Hans von Euler-Chelpin, discovery of the laws governing the chemical course of the process of fermentation. 1930, Hans Fischer, synthesis of hemin. 1931, Carl Bosch and Friedrich Bergius, chemical high-pressure methods for production of synthetic fuels. 1932, Irving Langmuir, work in surface chemistry. 1934, Harold C. Urey, discovery of heavy hydrogen. 1935, Frédéric Joliot and Irène Joliot-Curie, discovery of artificial radioactivity. 1936, Peter Debye, work in molecular structure. 1937, Norman Howarth and Paul Carrer, work on carbohydrates and vitamins. 1938, Richard Kuhn, work on carotenoids and vitamins. 1939, Adolf Butenandt. 1943, George de Hevesy, development of isotopic tracer techniques in the study of chemical processes. 1944, Otto Hahn, discovery of nuclear fission. 1945, Arturi Vietanen, work on agricultural and nutrition chemistry. 1946, James B. Sumner, John Northrop, and Wendell M. Stanley, isolation of enzymes and virus proteins in a pure form. 1947, Sir Robert Robinson, work on plant alkaloids. 1948, Arne Celius, work on electrophoresis and adsorption analysis. 1949, William F. Gioke, work on the properties of matter at low temperatures. 1950, Otto Diels and Kurt Alder, discovery and development of the diene synthesis. 1951, Edwin M. Macmillan and Glenn T. Seaborg, discovery of new heavy elements, including plutonium and americium. 1952, Archer John Porter Martin and Richard L. M. Singh, development of partition chromatography. 1953, Hermann Staudinger, work on macromolecular chemistry. 1954, Linus Pauling, discovery of the nature of the chemical bond and its application to the elucidation of the structure of complex substances. 1955, Vincent Duvigneau, work on the synthesis of the hormone oxytocin and other sulfur-containing peptides. 1956, Sir Cyril Norman Hinshelwood and Nikolai Semenov, work on the mechanisms of chemical reactions. 1957, Lord Alexander R. Todd, work on the structures of nucleotides and nucleotide coenzymes. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell button icon for the latest updates. Keep visiting the channel, also share with friends and family.